Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage. One last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, LSU Tigers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Ball handed off. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the same runner's got it again. So back-to-back plays, nowhere to run. This defense all over the running back so far.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Nothing going with the running game on those two plays. Now it's third down and 10. As a design quarterback keeper. Breaking tackles. The tackle at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here. First and 10. Looking to pass this time. It's an out route. The catch made.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. So the first drive of the game, instead of punting and hitting the opponent deep, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds his man, has the first down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down. What take over on downs now. Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. Using his legs, it's Frazier.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Here comes a handoff. Finding space at the 20. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And we'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. He's got it inside the 15. And he steps out of bounds, but that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. He cannot stop him. He's in. Touchdown, LSU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the fair catch, signal for and take it. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play.
Let's go.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. From the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Gets made on the out route. Big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You call a quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that 1st down.
Well, there's the stiff arm. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 1st quarter of play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They're going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
The back's got it. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Brought down to the 22. It's a 1st down, very near the red zone now.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone.
Here we go.
There's the handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They go to the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This quarterback on fire today. They'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. PAT is good. They go for touchdown, 14-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Turner. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll hand it off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop after the completion. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Caught behind the line. It's Watkins. So we reach the 2-minute warning. This offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Snags the quick throw. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard lead. It'll bring up fourth down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you've got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Here's the second down play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 2. He dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. The pass is off target. He got easy through as the third down pressure worked.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. And here's the handoff. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. First half clock with just 8 seconds remaining. It'll be 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirkland's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fair catch made at the 10. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's looking deep here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive.
That return backfires on him. Now, their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Oh, and he fumbles. Recovery by the defense, headed the other way.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Offense cross out of the field, hoping to start a drive here. And there's the handoff.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. It's a quick grab. Powerful running here. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Oh, I love it. Keep the This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
The Buckeyes will line up here on first down and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. Touchdown, Ohio State. They go in front here in the second half. See if they can convert the point after. Knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out. It's Turner. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. At the 10 now. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Now, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Really excellent possession last time. He mixed the run and pass, kept the defense off balance and route to a touchdown. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Second down, they're going to throw it. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but he past the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The defense recovers, trying to win this back now.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The pass is intercepted. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And here comes the offense back out on the field now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Here's the handoff. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver, and the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it away.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this 3rd quarter? I know the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Fights off a defender. He's past the marker and still going. Touchdown, LSU. And they'll claim the fourth-quarter lead.
Chris, I'm kind of like this defense. I knew this quarterback could run the football. I didn't know he could take it that far down the field and let alone a score.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. We'll hand it off. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Out the first down, now looking for more. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. One back into that field, and he'll get the carry. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. The Buckeyes trying to cash in here in the red zone. In the red area, it's Frazier. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Goal line formation for the defense. It's Frazier. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Strong game by this quarterback. Empty backfield now as they go for two. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Now the all-important extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Back onto the field. Your worst-case scenario, you go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it.
I get being upset with the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Ready to start this drive. Using the ground game here. Tailback, here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Now it's second down here. It's a shotgun run call. And that run produces a decent gain. The clock is still running. They'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Hit as he released it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over, tied late here in the fourth quarter. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. Complete with the running back. But can he get there? Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Gutsy call to go for it, but it works. The quarterback and receiver are in sync, and you pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play and support.
Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Running out of time in the pocket. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with the 11 seconds remaining. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he knocks that one right through. And they've regained the lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
And the quarterback just takes a knee. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now